Microsoft are one of the largest software company that has been established by Bill Gates along with his friends Paul Allen in the year of 1975. They are engaging in developing, licensing, and supporting a range of software products. Vision for Microsoft is to help people and businesses throughout the world realize their full potential, whereby the mission of Microsoft is to empower every person and every organization on the planet to achieve more.
There are five reputable business segments of Microsoft Corporation that has given wholly contribution to the company. First and foremost, the Windows division has gained around 65% of its revenues from the Windows operating system and also revenues from equipment manufacturers. Those segments offers related software, online services, and PC hardware products. Next, Microsoft also achieves their mission and vision through the Microsoft Server and Tools division, whereby this segment provides developer tools, training, and certifications. This segment also has provided Microsoft's third most profitable area, where they launch name-brand products such as Windows Server, Microsoft SQL, Windows Azure, Visual Studio, and Enterprise Services. The growth of Microsoft SQL and Windows Server has generated revenues by 12% in 2012, as overall operating income has risen by 17%. Furthermore, Microsoft continued to dominate the operating system industry by changing the market dynamics with the release of Bing and IMSN in order to assist users in simplifying tasks and making more confirmed decisions. Moreover, Microsoft also has helped many businesses, companies, and organizations through Microsoft Business Division, whereby this can be seen as Microsoft Office systems such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Access have made up more than 90% of the revenues. To view, the software and online servers are able to help to increase a personal team and productivity of the organization. Lastly, the Entertainment and Devices division also contributes in generating 13% of the total revenues over the fiscal year. The division has launched the Xbox 360, Skype, and Windows Phone Skype, which indicates the rise of sales to 6.5% in 2012. Apple and Google are the most significant competitors of Microsoft corporations in regards to their operating systems. Apple is recognized for having their own operating systems for all their products, such as iLife, iWork, Final Cut Pro, Loxy Studio, and recently Apple TV. Google has become one of the most powerful competitors, provide the most popular search engine that has been used worldwide, as well as their cloud service computing services. Their products such as Google Chrome, YouTube, Gmail, and Google Drive are very convenient and accessible for people to use them for the purposes of work, business, and studies. There are a few factors that can affect the Microsoft Corporation and its industry, such as new entrants, buying power, and trade-off substitute. First and foremost, smartphone growth will eventually give big impact to the Microsoft Corporation, since there will be new developed operating systems in the future, such as Oppo, Huawei, and Vivo. Next, many consumers prefer technology that can benefit them and have many kinds of innovation in their features. However, Microsoft Corporation will put their effort in maintaining, sustaining, and developing the future, especially in the operating system and software industry. Microsoft CEO has planned some strategies where he has ordered R&D staff to develop cloud services that improve the experience of users. The company also has performed a plan to align better communication between PCs, tablets, smartphones, and servers. They generated operating systems that are well synced with Windows 8.
External analysis mean to observe the industry environment. So it is a market assessment tool that used by the business and analysis in order to understand the market industry. So the external factor evaluation EFE metric is one of the strategies analysis tool used in order to evaluate the firm environment in order to reveal its strength as well as its weaknesses. So in our evaluation on Microsoft Corporation, the final result of the EFE metric is 2.51. Therefore, the Microsoft Corporation strategies are well designed in order to meet the opportunity and defend against threat. A competitive analysis is a strategy that involves where company identify the critical success factor of their competitors. So the competitive profile metric is a tool that compare the firm and its rival and reveal their relative strength and also weaknesses. So in Microsoft Operations CPM, we compare with the related companies such as Apple, Google, and also Nintendo. So based on the result, we can see that Google scored the highest total score, which is 3.72. So this means that Google is a strong competitor against Microsoft. An internal analysis is to measure the useful information about the company's strengths and also weaknesses. So internal factor evaluation metric is a strategic tool used to evaluate the company internal environment. So by looking for the strengths, the company need to find something that are more valuable than what their competitor is. While in the case of weaknesses, the company should find something that could improve and at least catch up with their competitor. So based on our internal factor evaluation metric, for Microsoft Corporation, the final result is 3.27. Therefore, the Microsoft IFE evaluation score is high and it indicates that the company is strong against its competitors.
SWOT analysis is a methodology for strategic planning that provides assessment tools. Identifying core strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats leads to fact-based analysis, fresh perspective, and new ideas. SWOT analysis works best when diverse groups within an organization are free to provide realistic data rather than prescribed messaging. The factors obtained from SWOT analysis will be matched in the next stage.
Now can go to the second phase of SWOT analysis. First, exploit external opportunities by using the key strength to create SO strategies. Next, use the strength to minimize the threats and create ST strategies. Next step is overcome their weaknesses using opportunities to develop WO strategies. Lastly, minimize the external threats and internal weaknesses. For this study, we choose Empower Cloud Computing and Tablet PC segments and focusing on developing apps for smartphones as strategies alternative.
Let's move on to the decision stage. In this stage, the tool that being used is Quantitative Strategic Planning Matrix, or also known as QSPM. QSPM is the only analytic technique which is designed to determine the relativeness of feasible alternative actions. Apart from that, QSPM is also being used to indicate which alternative is the best and effective to be implemented in the organization. Move on next. According to Fred David in his book, not all alternatives must be considered. Hence, we choose only two alternatives from SWOT matrix, which are the strategy to empower the cloud computing and tablet PC segment, and the strategy to focus on developing the smartphone application. As for the result, in QSPM analysis, the strategy to empower cloud computing and tablet PC segment was chosen. This is because this strategy got the highest sum total attractiveness strategy, which amounted to 4.14 as compared to the other alternative, which only got 3.15. Therefore, we suggest Microsoft to implement the new strategy, which is to empower their cloud computing and tablet PC segment as to maintain their cooperation in the industry. In terms of existing business strategy to be maintained in order to ensure the sustainability of Microsoft in the industry, we suggest Microsoft to maintain two existing strategies. In context of business level strategy, we recommend Microsoft to maintain the strategy in expanding the technology by enable the touchscreen and voice to be more compatible for PC, phones, and tablets. This is because this strategy may assist people, especially with those disabilities, to emerge in the current technology. Next, as for the corporate level strategy, we highly encourage Microsoft to sustain the strategy in introducing Office 365 by subscription service. This strategy may offer the direction for Microsoft in accomplish a long-term objective. For your information, Office 365 is proven to remain long in the market as this product is now have been recognized as the Microsoft 365 and been in high demand from the customer.
As per conclusion, with the overall analysis in developing a better strategies for Microsoft, we can see that Microsoft have a good opportunity to maintain themselves in the market for many years. However, it is very essential for Microsoft to always conduct this SWOT analysis to analyze the competitors in the market so that they will not be left behind. With that, thank you.